Okay. Okay. Hi guys, so I'm coming to you guys today with a 50 random facts video about me. I'm going to be sharing with you guys today a video about me. So let's get started. First random fact about me is that I'm a huge shopaholic. I love fashion. I love clothes. It is something that I want to pursue one day. So I feel like being a shopaholic is a good thing in a way, but it also is hard because I don't save money. Am I goofy? I'm not that goofy. I'm just random. Anyway, so next, I'm very goofy. If you really get to know me, you'll see that I'm very goofy. I'm very random all the time. So I'll just say goofy comments out of nowhere and you wouldn't understand where it came from. So that's just how I am. The third thing is I love watching Netflix. I love all types of movies, especially horror movies. So I believe that I'm really into psychological movies and just movies that make me think in general. I love stuff that like make me scared, make me jump a little bit. So number 4, I'm very scared of deep water. Like if you put me in deep water, I would probably have a freaking heart attack. Like I would need somebody to save me ASAP.
You would drown automatically because you don't know how to swim. Because you don't want to learn how to swim.
It don't matter. I'm still scared of deep water. It don't matter. Feel like you finna drown, you gonna learn how to swim today. So number 5, I do keep a small circle of friends. I don't have many friends because I don't trust it. If I have like 5 friends out of a bunch, I'll probably only talk to 1 or 2 of them. That's just how I am as a person. Number 6 is that I can draw. I'm an artist, so it's easy for me to visualize things into a new light. I'm more of a visual learner as well, so if I draw something or the teacher draws something on the board, I'll be able to understand it better. Number 7 is that I can sew. I learned sewing when I was around 11 years old. No, actually, yeah. I learned how to sew when I was around 11 years old. My mom told me, and after that, I just picked it up. It was so much easier. Hence the mannequin in the back of me. It was so much easier to learn how to sew.
I don't like talking when I
First wake up. Okay, number 8 is I hate talking when I first wake up. Like if you come in my room and you trying to talk to me, just don't even try, because I'm gonna have an attitude the whole entire day. Don't mind my tongue being blue. I was eating a Jolly Rancher. Okay, so number 9, I'm a Pisces. I was born March 17th. Number 10, I used to dance when I was a little girl. So I was enrolled in like a dance school. I did hip hop, jazz, and ballet. I was a really good dancer back then. And I also danced for the Carol Robinson Center for Learning with a group. And I was like the youngest girl on that team. So after like all of that, I feel like I grew out of dancing because I had so many priorities that I had to take care of while growing up. So it kind of like, you know, disappeared a little bit, but I'll get it back one day. 11, I freaking love eating ice cream, but the only downfall is I'm lactose intolerant. Like I can't really eat ice cream a lot like I want, but I can eat like frozen yogurt and stuff like that. 12, I love chocolate cake. If you gave me a big chocolate cake, like just a all over chocolate cake, I would eat the whole entire thing by myself. I don't need no help. Number 13, when I was growing up, I was super skinny. I was like 95 pounds. I wore glasses. I had a lisp. I had a gap. I was just like the biggest lame ever. And I probably still am, but I don't care. I kind of like glowed up a little bit. 14, I have the biggest attitude problem ever. Like when you see me, you probably won't think that I have an attitude problem. I probably have like a neutral face on, like I don't care about nothing, but you wouldn't get that I can have an attitude problem. I get mad so quick that it's kind of hard for me to control my anger. So I've always been like that. Like I get attitude real fast. I think that everybody is out to get me type thing, but it is what it is. And if anybody got a problem with that, y'all can say it to my face. 15, I am antisocial. I feel like I'm the type of person who don't talk to other people. They come and talk to me. I'm the type of person who will walk into a party and observe everybody before I come and talk to them. Or I observe like who people are before I start wanting to like pursue them or talk to them or any type of thing like that. So it's not that I don't like people and I don't like being around people. It's just certain things that I've been through have caused me to like distance myself from people because of the things they've done. So it's better for me to observe first and see where it goes. Number 16, I am super duper obsessed with the color pink. Like right now I'm wearing all green, but I love pink so much. I've always loved pink since I was a little girl. It's been like that for a long time. If I could wear one pair of shoes forever, it'll probably be the Fenty Puma Creepers. Like, I don't understand why some people don't like those shoes. I understand that they look different and they have a thick sole, and some people don't, you know, find that attractive on a shoe. But that's what make it different. That's what is gonna make you unique. That's what's gonna make you stand out. If you got on some Creepers and they look bomb, then you gonna look good. So I don't understand why some people don't like them. Okay, so number 18, I am in love with like cartoons. Like, some people don't know this about me. I don't really talk about cartoons like that because I am older, I'm more mature, and I feel like I'm not just gonna come up to you and say, oh, I like watching cartoons. No, I like watching cartoons because that's something that I do as a hobby. So cartoons that I actually like Adventure Time and Gravity Falls. Those are like my two favorite shows that I like to watch. I don't know why. 19, I want to be a fashion stylist when I get older. As you can see, I like style, period. So that's something that I would like to pursue. So number 20, when I was younger, I used to love weave, but like my mom wouldn't let me get a sew-in. So the closest thing I had to like weave was crochet braids, and I like doing crochet braids to this day because it's a protective style for your hair. 21, I love seafood, I love crab, and I love shrimp. Number 22 is that I used to be a cheerleader in high school. I kind of liked it, but I felt like I was in the middle because I had the girls who thought they were the stuff, and then I had the girls who didn't want to pick up the slack. I'm not gonna lie, because sometimes I thought I was the stuff too because those outfits. Number 23, I am 5'4". I am not 5'5". I'm not 5'6". I know I look tall in my pictures, but I'm short. So number 24, I really hate when people try to say that I talk white or I talk Caucasian or whatever they try to say, but I just think that just because I have good grammar doesn't mean that I talk white. 25, I have my license. 26, I love dogs so much. 27, I love makeup and I watch YouTube videos of beauty gurus all the time. Number 28, I find it super hard to go to sleep if the fan isn't on. I don't care what it feels like. I don't care. I need the fan on. Number 29, I'm turning 21 in March 17th, so mark your calendars. 30, I'm from Chicago, Illinois. 31, I went to 3 elementary schools: Thomas Jefferson, Gladstone Elementary, and Irving Washington. Number 32 is that I lost all my grandparents. My mother's mom and dad, I wasn't able to meet. They were able to hold me when I was first born, but I never met them. And then my grandmother died in 2004 or 5, so she had a huge influence on me, and it was hard to take that in when she passed. And then my grandfather recently passed away this January January of 2016. It feels like it was just yesterday. Number 33 is that I had only one friend growing up. Her name was Kayla. I met her when I was like really young. At a young age, I wasn't really exposed to children like that, so she was the closest friend that I ever had. Number 34 is that I'm actually the lightest person in my inner family, which is weird because everybody else is darker than me. So I'm not understanding. It's either somebody lied or I'm adopted, because this ain't right. 35 is that I actually have more guy friends than I do have female friends. And I feel like girls get jealous faster than guys, and girls just spread too much drama for me to be in. So me talking to a guy as a friend is like the best thing ever. Number 36 is that I work myself too hard. Like, I'm never satisfied with anything that I do. If I see that I can improve, I make the effort to improve. Number 37 is that I keep a planner of everything that I want to achieve. So this 2017 year, I'm like checking off my list because I made a YouTube channel. Number 38 is I've never traveled outside the country. One day I will, but I don't even have my passport, so I ain't going nowhere. Number 39, I have never broken any bones before. I've only sprained like an ankle, but I've never broken any bones, and I do not want to find out how that feels. Number 40 is that I would actually like to model one day. I am super nervous because I don't want to be like self-conscious and feel like I'm not good enough for modeling, but at the same time it is nerve-wracking to just stand in front of a camera and have somebody take pictures of you that you don't even know. So I don't know, one day. Number 41 is that I hate washing the dishes, so in the future time I'm marrying somebody rich because they got me so messed up. 42 is that I love spicy food. I love spicy food so much. 43 is that I love old school music. I'm not really with this new school music like I was before. I'm down with like Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, but I like old school vibes.
Have I told you I love you?
Number 44 is that I'm all about black culture. So 45 is that I love Lipton tea. Like I could drink it morning, night, and evening. So it's the best tea ever. Y'all need to try it if y'all didn't already. Number 46, if I was to win like $1 million, the first thing I do is move my family out of Chicago and somewhere in like Beverly Hills or something, or Dubai. Number 47, people be thinking I look so mean, but I'm actually the nicest person ever. So maybe if you get to know me and not judge a book by its cover, you'll understand that I'm goofy, I'm funny, I'm smart, like I'm a lot of things. So number 48 is that I feel like people take my blunt attitude as like being smart or like being real rude, but I tell people how it is. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. If I feel that you wrong, you wrong. Like I don't do that for anybody, not even my friends. Number 49, I am very, very, very independent. So I feel like a lot of people are intimidated by me, and I just think that you shouldn't be intimidated by someone who is driven to do things in their life. You should be afraid of people who aren't. Number 50 is the reason I decided to do YouTube is because I've been hurt. I've been in many situations that made me a different person, and I feel like being on YouTube will help me express that. I think that telling my story to everybody, telling everybody what I've been through, instead of taking advantage of people and getting mad at people, I could just use YouTube as an advantage and use YouTube as my outlet. I think I'll go really far if I just keep being driven, keep being motivated, keep being persistent, because I love YouTube. I always loved YouTube, and I always love documenting different things in my life. 3 years ago, I used to document just a little bit, and you know, YouTube took down some of my stuff because of copyright purposes, but I've always been in love with YouTube. I think that YouTube is a good outlet for people who are outgoing, fun, adventurous, and I'm that type of person. So hopefully YouTube will better my life and better my attitude in my future and everything else to come with it, and give me a little bit of, you know, go out.